What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thanks for joining me today for, I'm so excited to do this video, for my very first What Sold on Thredup video, specifically 30 Thredup sales that were over $35. So if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I've done several editions of my top 50 Poshmark sales. I'm pretty sure I did a Mercari one, or maybe I meant to. I don't know, but I've done a few Poshmark. I don't even remember it this way. The list of videos that I have to create that I'm like, oh, that's a good video. That's a good video idea. I have like, it's a giant note. And so I don't know which ones I've done, which ones I haven't done. But anyway, this one is specifically for Thredup. So if you are a Thredup seller, you want to get into how to sell on Thredup, you want to know what brands are selling on Thredup, you want to know what people are sending into Thredup and what's selling on Thredup, like this is going to be a good one because all of these Thredup sales have sold for a payout of $35 or higher. Now, it's very possible because I'm starting to kind of like categorize and really keep track of the sales now that I'm starting to get in the couple of hundreds of them, you know, different categories. So like there are some, I have like a folder in my email, that's what you're looking at right now. I have a Thredup over $20. So maybe the next one of these I'll do is going to be like from $20 to $35, something like that. And then as I get more of this category, I'll do another one of these. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Let me know in the comments below what kinds of payout thresholds you may be interested in. Do you even want to see a Thredup flops video where it's like all things that sold for $5 or less? Because I'll tell you, I have some of them. Actually, I have a lot of them. But I do feel like a lot of my sales are in kind of like the $15 to $20 range. That's probably where the most of them are. And when I say that range, I mean payout. But that's not why we're here. Let's get into these 30 sales. I don't want this to take too long. And we're going to go through it from my email because it's kind of the only way that I can really figure out how to do it the best way. Let me pull this in a little bit and see what we're doing. I think I need to move me. Okay. Yes, I'm going to move me. Okay. This skirt, I don't know if you have recognized this. If you watch my channel, this was a B&G trading box. And I said, you know, Foxy Docs was not a particular brand that I had any luck selling previously, but this one sold a size 4 skirt. Had some really beautiful embroidery. I'm not going to get into detail on all of these things, but it sold for a payout of $38.88. Now, I can't tell you all of the stuff of like how many times I sent it in and all that stuff. Like right now, I'm just going to tell you what sold and what the payout was so that you can get an idea of brands, sizes, styles, things like that that have sold for me. And again, I've only really been on Thredup since March, only started seeing March of 2020, only really started seeing daily payouts in June. And then from June to now we're in September, I've had daily payouts for the most part. There might be a day or two where I don't get one, but like today I had like 8. So we'll see. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Sorry, I'm feisty right now. Chico's faux leather jacket, size medium, payout of $48.60. I have actually had pretty good luck with Chico's. Your basic stuff is not going to do anything crazy, but when it's a substantial piece, like a jacket, something like that, you can actually get a pretty decent payout. Next up is this Susie Chin for Maggie Boutique. This sold for, well, a payout. If I say sold for, I mean the payout. The payout is $54.15. I've told you before because I featured this in one of my weekly videos where I do share some Thredup solds, that this was sitting in my Poshmark closet for like ever and ever. So I'm really happy to have gotten $54 here for it on Poshmark and that it sold to someone that wanted it. So next up is a BCBG Max Azria one-piece swimsuit, size 6. This also was from, it was new with tags, also from a B&G trading lot box, whatever. So very happy with that. That was a beautiful swimsuit, $68.29 for that. Eileen Fisher casual pants. These are size medium. These were black. Payout was $48. It's no surprise with Eileen Fisher. It obviously has an expensive retail. I've done really well with it on Thredup. Not every single piece is flying off the shelves, but I'm happy to see that a variety of sizes are selling and that I can get pretty close to my 20% max or top dollar for these items. This is a Lauren by Ralph Lauren casual maxi skirt, size large in gray, and I got $49.69 for this. I was very impressed with that. White House Black Market, a casual dress they say, or they call it. It was a size 8 in black. It looks like polka dots. Honestly, I don't even remember this dress. I got $38.88 for this. This was my highest White House Black Market item that sold. I think I've actually sold a lot of White House Black Market, and it's one of those things where it's like it did okay on Poshmark for a while, then it didn't for a while. And then just recently, when I was still on Poshmark, I had pretty good luck with it. I was able to find stock photos and I would get some good bread and butter pricing for it. You know, nothing too crazy, but good. And it sold pretty consistently and I was happy with it. And then sending it to Thredup, obviously the payouts are going to be lower, but I've seen it consistently sell. So I feel like this is a pretty good brand, and maybe it's making a resurgence because like I said, I knew for a while on Poshmark there was like, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but now I'm into it. This Free People is not the first one of these. I bought several of these on swap.com. Some of them were new with tags, some of them were not, but it's just a Free People long sleeve, you know, black plaid tunic. And I had them in a couple of different sizes, I think medium and extra small. And this one sold for payout of $43.35. And that might not even be the best payout. I can't remember. But I've sold several of them so far. And there's a few still listed and I think a couple are pending. This is a BCBG Max Azria romper in size large, really pretty in black. I thought rompers were over, but maybe not. This was a payout of $113.13. That sold at max. I was like, yes, that was amazing. And, you know, it made it past the return window and everything. That was a great, great sale. Eileen Fisher short sleeve silk top in medium. Again, I think that's black. Payout of $68.64. Yes, please. Not too much else to say on that. Talbots. So Talbots has kind of been hit or miss. I feel like some items have sold at max and I've gotten really great payouts because Talbots does have a pretty high retail value. I don't think everything that I've sent in of Talbots has done well though. And so I'm going to kind of play around and see what I can figure out. But this was a size 8 casual wrap dress, really pretty. And probably should have kept that for myself. And though I have nowhere to wear it. And I got a payout of $60. So that was awesome. Next up is this Ann Taylor silk skirt. I think I featured this in one of my weekly videos. Size 14, had it on Poshmark forever. I think I might have gotten it at the bins, probably, because I was not really like super Ann Taylor picking anything up like that up at the regular retail. Like I just wouldn't pay up for it. And I say pay up, like yeah, a skirt at my regular Goodwill retail would be probably $4.19. And I probably wouldn't have paid that unless maybe it was on a half off day. We don't have dollar days here in Florida, or at least in my area of Florida. Our Goodwills are like all connected as the Central Florida, whatever. And so I probably got this at the bins, which is what I'm trying to tell you. $38.88. So not bad. Eileen Fisher casual pants, again, size medium. Payout of $60. And so what I did when I was still on Poshmark for thrifted items and I first started doing Thredup, I would keep the large and extra large or plus size for Poshmark of Eileen Fisher, and I would send the smaller sizes to Thredup. That's why I have a lot of these like medium and other such sizes. Now that I'm not putting thrifted items on Poshmark anymore, everything has gone to Thredup. So probably at some point we'll start seeing the larger sizes, but these are the smaller sizes because that's what I had originally started with sending in. So $60 for those. Yes, yes. $60 again for, again, a BCBG Max Azria casual dress in size small. It was pretty. I mean, that's not the kind of print that I would wear. That's like a whole thing, but it was kind of tropical, kind of cool. So I'm happy that that went for a good amount. Oh, this Jansen, there's 2 of them. I don't know if both of them are in here or not, but I got $44.38 on this one. It's a Jansen, and this is actually what I've always heard as a high, you know, high value selling item, especially on eBay, it always came up in like the sourcing suggestions that they have in that one tab or whatever. Jansen was always a high, you know, highly recommended swimsuit brand for eBay. And so this was a size 8, and it was a really pretty paisley print. And I had this on Poshmark for quite some time, even with stock photos. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I think I bought 3 of them. They were retail arbitrage from probably TJ Maxx. I don't think it was Ross. I think it was TJ Maxx. And I don't even remember how much I paid for them. Maybe $5, maybe $8, maybe $10. I don't know. But I did sell one of them on Poshmark. I don't remember what size it was. And then I had 2, and I sent them to Thredup, and both of them sold. So I was very happy with that. They were new with tags, as I said, because they were retail arbitrage. So just a little bit of information there. Talbots again, this was a surprising one too. Talbots jeans, 16 petite, again, you know, plus size, petite, random, but they're jeans, and they sold at max. So my payout was $35.57 for a pair of jeans. I was really happy with that. I mean, it's just Talbots, not anything crazy. Here's the other one, bam. So $35 on this one, $35.50 for the size 10 Jansen one-piece swimsuit. So I'm just so happy that both of those went. I feel like with some things, if you're doing retail arbitrage, you can probably get away with it with Thredup if it's the right cost that you're paying and the right retail value, and all the numbers kind of play out with the payout structure. You could actually probably do well, because I do think that new with tags does better on Thredup because people can sort by that a lot easier. They're probably paying more attention to it, whatever. So I feel like that seems to be, you know, possibly a good way to go. This is an LaFleur casual dress, size 4. I think it was black. It's hard to tell right now on my computer, but my payout was $150.53. So that was amazing. Very happy with that. I have a pair of LaFleur pants. Did those sell? I know I sold an LaFleur top. Those are the only 3 that I ever had of LaFleur. And I feel like I still have the pants maybe, and then the dress and the top sold. I can't remember. Moving right along. Classiques Entier. I don't know how to say it. I don't speak French. But this dress, it's actually really pretty. And I may have shown it maybe in a what I'm sending in, or in a haul video of some point. I don't even know where I got it. Maybe at the bins. I've had it for such a long time. It was in my Poshmark closet for such a long time. It was 100% silk, and it was black print with gold, or like a goldenrod, like a yellow. And it was so pretty. And when I decided to take it out of my inventory from Poshmark and send it to Thredup, I tried it on myself thinking maybe I would wear it, because I did really think it was just like super pretty, super classy. But alas, it did not fit my giant booty. So someone else got it, and I got $60, and I am cool with that even more. Next up, this was great. So this I purchased on Poshmark. I purchased 2 swimsuits. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I bought from the same Poshmark person 2 brand new with tags Nina Ricci swimsuits for, I don't remember, but no more than 20. My like max was $25 an item. I bought them specifically because they were on the Luxe list. And when I first started doing Thredup, the Luxe program was still in full effect. And I was trying to buy items to get my box to qualify for Luxe. And so I was dabbling and purchasing and flipping items that I was never really familiar with. Like, I didn't really do a lot of this type of thing. So I bought these 2 bathing suits from the same person for an amazing deal, sent them both to Thredup in a Luxe box. They both sold, but then the person returned one. So I think what happened is somebody bought 2 of them, decided to keep one, sent back the other. No harm, no foul, that's fine, but the other one didn't sell yet. So it's on its 2nd time back to Thredup. It's listed now, I think. We'll see what happens with it because of, you know, we're heading into the winter. So who knows? But this one sold, and I got $160 payout, which, like, let's see, if I maybe spent $40 or $50 with that girl on Poshmark, what is that? If I spent $40, it's 4 times my money. but it's $160 pay. I mean, that's fantastic. So like when this type of flip where you spend $20 on a super high-end luxury brand or whatever, and then you flip it for hundreds, that's great. I've only had that happen in a very small scale. I would love to do more of that, but the problem is if you're not picking the right stuff, that $20 adds up fast. Like I don't need an inventory full of $20 items that's not selling. That's crazy town. So I need to get better at, am I sure that this is going to be a good thing for me, and that it's going to sell and it's going to sell quickly so you can get that return, because otherwise you're just going to end up with a very expensive stale inventory pile, which is not what I want to do. So Parker, hello, I'm kind of over Parker, but I have had my best luck with Parker on Thredup. I've had a few okay Parker sales on Poshmark, but I will say at this point, I've gotten the most out of Parker on Thredup. $48 for this casual dress, size small. These BCBG Max Azria dressy shorts. I learned about the keyword dressy shorts on Thredup. I'm like, oh. Size 12, payout of $68.20. This wasn't my, no, maybe it wasn't my first BCBG Max Azria sale, but it was one where it kind of like solidified that yes, like I remember when these shorts sold and I got $68 for them. I was like, yes, I'm focusing on this brand. So I was very happy with that. Ann Taylor casual dress, size small. Hello, $83.06. Never would have happened on Poshmark. So happy that this happened. This sold at max. I don't remember where I got this. This was great though. Fantastic. Love it. Eileen Fisher casual pants, small, petite, $75.05 all day long. Eileen, you never disappoint. I love you so much, Eileen. I feel like I need to make an, whoever makes sure, I mean, I make shirts, but I don't know if I'll make this one, but I want to make like an I love Eileen shirt. Like wear it when I talk about Eileen Fisher pieces. Here goes another Parker. This was, I think, the first Parker that sold for me, because I think this might have been in my very first box that I sent in, first or second. Parker romper, size medium. I can't remember romper. Maybe rompers aren't out. I don't know. $84. Like what? So good. So yes. Eileen Fisher short sleeve silk tank top, large petite. So I think why I sent this one in as a large was because it was a large petite, number one, and two, because it was just like a basic tank top. And so I just really felt like on Poshmark, it wasn't like pants or a dress or a sweater that was going to like command a little bit more. I felt like somebody was going to super lowball me, and then I was going to almost potentially want to cave into it if I was having a slow sales day, and I didn't want to. I really wanted to see what can Eileen Fisher do on Thredup. So this is what Eileen Fisher can do on Thredup. $60. Home stretch, guys. I should have saved this for last, but here it goes. This is my best flip of my reselling career. Best flip on Thredup, obviously, by leaps and bounds, but my best flip of my entire 4 years of reselling ever thus far. This was a $3 item from a bulk pre-owned clothing box, and it is Michael Kors, like legit the luxury Michael Kors cashmere pullover sweater. It was so beautiful, and it's size medium. And I got $468 for it, and that's what I got. So I don't even remember what the selling price was, but I got $468, and that really, it was pretty early on. I don't know if it was my first box, but it was pretty early on in sending into Thredup, and that was like, you know, like what? Because I know for a fact I would have never gotten that on Poshmark. Like I know with every fiber of myself that I would have never gotten it. Now it could be that I don't have the fortitude sometimes to counter an offer. I don't have the fortitude to say, nope, I think this deserves a higher value. I'm not going to take your offer. When low balls come in or when low offers come in. And maybe if I was a person that is better at holding out for the right price. The problem is that on Poshmark, you have a wide range of people selling for a wide range of reasons. And so offers come in, people need money for something, people need to pay a bill. And so they take these low offers, and I'm one of them. Like if I didn't have any sales that day and someone offers me a low ball on something, I'll take it just because I need to get on the board that day. So with Poshmark, you kind of almost can't trust comps. You can't trust what the market is because it's not really the market. There's so many other factors that kind of play into it. So with Thredup, I feel like you can get more of the market for an item. And yes, so this was my best flip ever. It's kind of funny, like part of me like wishes I could like have more of a moment with that item, like my old self before I sent it in, like as if I knew that that was going to be the flip of my life. So savor it a little bit more, like put it in the box a little bit. Because when you sell something on Poshmark, you know it's sold already, and then you're packing it up. So you could kind of have your moment with it and then send it off with love to the new buyer or the new homeowner of this item. And with Thredup, you don't know if it's going to sell when you send. You just throw everything in a box and send, or at least I do, and just send it on along. So I don't know. I wish I had had more of a moment with it, but that's enough of that. Silly, crazy Rebecca. Let me know if you like, I'm pretty good at not being attached to things, but I think it's because it was such a good sale. That's why I'm so like attached to like the story of it and everything. I don't know. J. Crew long sleeve blouse. I'm pretty sure this was new with tags. It was kind of like a wrap. And size extra large. Yes, I think that was my very first bag ever. And I got a payout of $45.07. So yes, that was great. Porridge, this was new with tags. This is an Anthropologie brand, brand new with tags, sleeveless silk top in size medium, $54.15 all day long. Love it. I've had some pretty good luck with Anthropologie brands. There weren't a lot in this realm, but as I was going through all of my sales and plugging things into this folder for over $35, there were a lot in between, like the 20 to 35 range that I got. And I thought that that was good for that. Anyway, Guess, another romper. Gosh, I should really pay more attention to this. Now that I'm saying them all, I'm like, hello, rompers. Guess romper extra small. And this was over summer too. So there's that. Because this was from June, this payout, which makes sense because this is one of my first payouts. Because I started sending things in March. By the time they cleared, it had the extended return window, all of that stuff, then payouts come. So this was from June 11th. This was probably one of my very first payouts. Anyway, Guess romper, extra small in white, $36.50. Yes, I've heard great things about Guess as a brand for Thredup. High retail value. I would say, I've talked about it in past Poshmark videos that it's done okay. It's always kind of sold. It's never sold for a lot of money, but it's always kind of sold. Maybe not fast, but they've always sold through the Guess that I would get. I just feel like some Guess is nice and some Guess isn't, in my opinion. Like this, I don't know, like the style and the prints and stuff. Like I don't always get it. And I don't necessarily just shop for me. I don't curate anything, but there are just some pieces where if I'm like, oh my God, no, 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 unless I know for sure it's a thing, I won't buy it because I'm like, how many other people are going to feel like me and be like, whoa, that's crazy. I don't want that in my life. So those are the 30 sales for over $35. Let me know in the comments below. What'd you think of it? Should I keep doing these? Should I keep keeping track of over $35 sales? I feel like $35 is kind of like people feel like it's a good sale when it's 35, most of us anyway. And obviously I included ones that were way over 35, so I could always do like a $50 plus, but I just figured I had 30 sales. It worked out exactly like 30 sales over $35. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see more editions of this particular one, and what other level would you be interested in, like an over $20, $25, where do you feel like a good payout is? I'm sure it will vary, but I'm really curious what everybody thinks. Lots of great Thredup content coming for you guys. I've been pumping out the Thredup content, so please keep watching it, keep liking it. And I do have some more Poshmark topics coming. I've just kind of been very Thredup focused lately, but there will be some more Poshmark topics coming too. So if you're not really on Thredup and you're wanting to go back into the Poshmark world, I will be going back there with you very soon. So thanks so much. I will see you in the next one. Like this video on the way out, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you are, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Button, 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 button.